Yeah. Oh yeah, that's DC right there.
Director.
On the free,
It's a biggie. Looking out the window of my spaceship. In my neighborhood, my neighbors on their day shit. Shake it in the take your chances, you don't make shit. That's the way to practice. Tell us.
Give me about a minute or 2 minute Pimp C UGK story.
Man, but shit, I tell this story all the time. Of the story, when I work with Pimp. You feel me? Like the first and the last time. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to work with Pimp C. I had another studio out here. You remember that studio I had over off of Hampton, right?
Yeah.
That was before I went to Houston. Before all this shit popped off. I had that studio from 2000 to 2008. Okay, so it was like I think it was September, it was early September 2007, you feel me? And the homie Gator, Gator was doing a song with Pimp, you feel me? And so we got down to the studio, told him bam, bam, boom, boom. Pimp came through the lab, you feel me? Boom, Gator laid the song down. It's a song that would later become Since the 90s. That I produced on the Naked Soul Sweet Jones with Gator, Pimp, and E40. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, Pimp came through the lab, man, and, I was always, Pimp C, UGK, Bun B fan, man, ever since Tell Me Something Good, way back in the game, you feel me? So like, it was, when I started doing music, and you know what I'm saying, it was always like a dream of mine, to have the opportunity to work with Pimp and Bun, like to produce for these cats, man. I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It was like a dream, right? Pimp C tell you, yeah, man. And so anyway, so I was telling Pimp I had some tracks for him, you feel me? Like, I had some tracks for him, but a lot of people in the studio, and Pimp had a show to go to, all this, so it really wasn't the time to really sit down and just present this shit to him, you feel me? So I told him, like, hey man, look here, man, I'm gonna be down in H-Town. I had some shit I had to conduct down in Houston, like in the next couple of weeks or whatever. So I was like, hey man, I'll be down in Houston, man, the next few weeks, right? And so he's like, well shit, when you get down there, man, just holler at me, you know what I'm saying? We'll sit down, man, we can go through these tracks, right? All right, bet, you know what I'm saying? A few weeks later, get down there to the H, right? Boom. You know what I'm saying, get through handling what I was handling, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, shit, hit them cats up, like, say, man, shit, what's happening? We gonna, slide through. What we need to, what was this? He said, well, shit, we out in Port Arthur right now. He was in Port Arthur, right? So I'm like, shit, okay, bet, we gonna come that way. So, we fucking around some more and shit like that, right? It was out there in the H, and it started raining real motherfucking hard, right? Like all that old, I be raining in Houston, man, torrential type rain, right? So, called him back like, hey man, we ain't gonna be able to make it, man, cause this rain, man, we just catch you on the, on the rebound, man. We come back out here, whatever, I bet. Shit, wasn't no rebound, man, shit, man. 2-3 months later, and I think when it December, 3 months later or whatever, man, Pimp was gone, homie. You feel me? He was dead. So I was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Aside from just a cat passing that, you were a fan of the music for the last 17, 15, 16, 17 years, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, man, shit, I never get the opportunity to, work, to produce for this cat, you know what I'm saying? And so I was in need of management, you know what I'm saying? I called the homie ESG, and he plugged me in, you know what I'm saying, with my manager, International Red over there, you know what I'm saying, over there at Rap A Lot, over at the Lot, you feel me? So we got down, we went down there, I went down there, man, and sat down, you know what I'm saying, and they ran the script down to me, shit, now, shit, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm in, homie, you know what I'm saying, like we got down, you know what I'm saying, with that whole thing, and it's been a family affair ever since, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, Red and the whole Rap A Lot family, you know what I'm saying, Jay, all of them, man, it's like a family affair, so, like I was like, you know what I'm saying, I forget what was happening, man. We were either at the compound or at the studio or something, man. So I hit Gator, right? I was like, Gator, you know, looking at this Pimp C album, man. I said, man, you know, we got this song with Pimp, man. I said, man, what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, shit, you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the homie, you know what I'm saying? You know, doing the song with Pimp, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, shit, why don't we, you know, shoot that to Jay and them, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I go holler at Red and Jay and them. I'm like, shit, man, you know, me and Gator got this Pimp C album. I'm gonna say this about Gator first. Let me say this to give you a little tidbit about Gator, right? The first time when I met Jay Prince, right? The first time I met him, he had just got a hold of that Takeover studio. He had just bought that studio, right? And so, he was like, man, Big E, man, let me hear some stuff. I playing some tracks for him, whatever. And he asked me, he said, look here, Big E, man, who is the coldest motherfucker rapping out of Dallas, man? And I said, man, the homie, I said, Gator, my nigga, Gator man, right? He said, man, let me hear it. You got some of his stuff, let me hear it, right? So I, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, pop it in, man, he listen, he vibing that shit. He listen to that shit. Jay say, yeah, Gator, man. You feel me? Just like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And say, man, Gator going so hard on that shit, right? And so like I remember, you know what I'm saying, I get the call, you know what I'm saying, man, and you know, this is before I, you know, so you know what I'm saying, giving that background information and say, motherfucker already knew who Gator Man was, you know, because I, you know, introduced, you know what I'm saying, Jay to his music, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, first time I met Jay, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they was always, you know, Jay, Red, and them was always, like, as soon as from the first time they heard Gator, man, they was, you know, fans of Gator's music, man. And so, you know what I'm saying, this track, right? So I was, you know, just fucking with it or whatever. And so I was like, at a certain point with it, get the call, man, you know what I'm saying, man, y'all come on in, right? So bam, so we go to the compound, and I just left what I had, and I knew I had to let Jay hear the song, right? And so, you know, what we had was what we had at that point, right? So, you know, get over there, man, I pop, you know what I'm saying, pop it in, Jay listen to that motherfucker. Jay and Gator hadn't even dropped this verse on the motherfucker yet, you know what I'm saying? And so, Jay like, that's it. That's it. Everybody in there like, that's it right there, right? I'm thinking about myself, shit, I ain't even through with that motherfucker. I told Ray, I said, man, Ray, I really ain't through with that motherfucker. He's like, man, I don't even fuck with it. He said, that's it right there, you feel me? I'm like, I ain't fucking. So you know, Jay told Gator, tell Gator, like, hey, man, look here, man. Drop that fire on that motherfucker, man, and we gonna put this motherfucker on this Pimp C album, and we gonna blow you up, man. We gonna present you to the world, just like that. Gator came back with that motherfucking verse on that motherfucker. Jay heard that motherfucker, and like, man, it's Gator, man, you feel me? And that was, and you know what I'm saying? They asked, man, what else we need to put on there, man? I said, shit, Pimp talking about, you know, he mentioned that old E40 song, you know, Bring the yellow tape. I said, man, put 40 on there, man. They called 40, man, 40 jump on board, and there you have it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Went back, finished the record, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit, there it was, man. That motherfucker's a classic, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And so, these motherfuckers say what they want to say, you feel me? About who's putting on for the D and all of that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know one thing for certain, man. Ain't none of these niggas put on for this motherfucker like Gator, man. Ain't none of these motherfuckers put on for this motherfucker like I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not saying, you know what I'm saying, not to be, you know what I'm saying, it's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We put on for Dallas, man, and we brought this Dallas shit to the world, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. And not only did we bring this Dallas shit to the world, we brought it to the world in such a way to where this shit is gonna live forever, man. These are classics, homie. You know what I'm saying? Who else can go around here, man? Who else out of the D, man? If do Bun B call, do Jay Prince call, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever else call and be like, hey, man, we need you to get on this record with Bun. We need you to get on this record with Rick Ross. We need you to get on this record with Lil Wayne. You feel me? They calling Gator man, homie. So, you know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers, man, you know what I'm saying, out here, man, claiming they at the top of the food chain with this rap shit, nigga, and you ain't giving it up to Gator, homie. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Let's be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers need to cut that bullshit out, man. You need to cut that shit out, man. Cause look here, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been putting on for this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? Who put the city on and who putting on for the city, man. Hey, man, the proof is on the wall, homie. The proof is in the pudding, man. You know what I'm saying? Period and point blank, man. Look here, man. We repping this Texas shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, Texas as a whole and this Dallas shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Before, man, look here, man, before we was down there, man, working in Houston like that, man, with no motherfuckers down there putting their boogie down in Houston, homie, like that. I mean, certain motherfuckers, you know, was collaborating with different cats, but man, I wasn't hearing no Dallas motherfuckers on none of these artists shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you would hear, you would hear a lot of these artists from Houston on Dallas records, but man, wasn't no Houston artists tapping nobody from Dallas to get on their records. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no producers from Dallas down there producing in Houston, homies. And not only producing in Houston, but respected, you know what I'm saying, in Houston, man, in the fold, you know what I'm saying, bringing Texas together. Wasn't nobody doing that shit from this motherfucker, man. And that's just real, homie, you know what I'm saying, like regardless of what a motherfucker try to say, you know what I'm saying? But man, we put it on the wall, partner, you know what I'm saying? And we put it on the wall, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like young artists, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these younger artists and these up and coming cats that can see it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying, are able, you know what I'm saying, to use that as a springboard, man, to go ahead and see what needs to be done and get out there and do it. Instead of thinking, man, we putting the D on. Nigga, the D already been put on, partner. What the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Man, we put the D on back in the gap, homie. Yeah, if you want to even take it back further than that, DOC put the D on back in the 80s, homie. You know what I'm saying? Nemesis and Ron C and them signed motherfucking major deals, man, back in the 80s, homie, with Profile Records. Profile Records, that was the same label Run DMC was on at one point. So now you niggas ain't putting the D on, homie, you know what I'm saying? You niggas, you know, and don't get me wrong, motherfuckers out here doing their thing, but let's call it what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to put yourself before, you know what I'm saying, before what's already happened, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that came before you, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know Gator, man, all the way around this motherfucker, bro. And then look here, man. Yo, man, motherfucker, Pookie and Lucci done sold damn near a gold album. You know, they sold damn near 500,000 units of shit over the course of the years, man. So I mean, there's been a lot of shit that has went down, man, in the D, man, before some of these motherfuckers out here now claiming they putting the D on. Nigga, you can't put on what's already on, boy. Straight up. And that's just real. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. Niggas have laid the foundation for this shit, man. It ain't gonna never be another Dougie. It ain't gonna never be another Busted Wide Open. You feel me? It ain't gonna be another Naked Soul or Sweet Joe. It ain't gonna be none of that no more, partner. You feel me? That shit is history, man. Hell, man, look here, man. And then you got cats like Steve Belo up out this motherfucker. You feel me? Man, this man produced Switches and Doja, homie. And a gang of other shit, a litany of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, how the fuck is you niggas putting the D on, man? How the fuck is that, man? When the D already been on, what you niggas forgot, nigga? This shit is, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have produced classics, bro. Straight up and down, man. We done made classics, bro. Straight up, man. Classics. Shit that ain't gonna never die. Shit that your kids gonna be listening to. Hey, man, I remember, man, when that, yeah. Straight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's real motherfucking talk, partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, once you have produced, man, and been a part of the UGK thing, of the Bum B thing, of the Pimp C thing, man, of all that type of shit, of the Rap-A-Lot thing, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You have been a part of the top of Texas, bro. The top of Southern music, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the music has to progress. Yeah, and I love it, and that's what's happening, man. We have to move forward, and we have to keep moving. But goddamn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Motherfuckers didn't stop talking like they doing something new. Motherfucker, you ain't doing nothing new. You know what I'm saying, man? We been out here on this motherfucking pavement, putting it down, homie. You know what I'm saying? We been out here. And that's what it is, so, you know.
In Texas, down in Houston. They mess with that Zydeco down in Houston, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all recording already?
I'm just trying to get a little gauge, you know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
messing with it.
It's on now, but shit, you know.
Yeah, they mess with that Zydeco down there in Houston, man, in northern Louisiana, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, Opelousas, Broke Bridge, LeBeau, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my partner, Step Rito, that Zydeco, Keith Franks, who else? That boy, Lil Nate,